Hi, I'm Pat.
And I'm Isaac, and welcome to
The Walkmen Comics Podcast. Sorry, I'm beaching. Anyway.
Alright.
Don't you think it would be cool if, like, flying saucers just came in and, like, greetings, Earthlings. I would like some chocolate. Where can I find some? It's like...
They probably don't even know what chocolate is, because
I don't know. We sent something up in space, like, 80 years ago. I would like to play Gallagher. Dude, play Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, that's...
We're not sponsored, we just, like, I've just recently found it, so it's really cool. Just, like,
Star
play
Wars
Star Wars
Battlefront's really cool.
It's just like...
And obviously we're not sponsored, because we have, like, 27 subscribers.
Yeah, obviously.
It's really sad. I know.
I think we're 22. I don't know.
Alright, why not?
I don't know. Anyway,
no, we have 27, I checked.
27? Alright.
Yeah.
Yay! Almost to 30. Okay.
I mean, I did log in with, like, an old Google account and subscribed. So...
Oh, wow!
We really have, like, 26 people that watch our stuff.
Same here.
Yeah.
I also did the same thing as you. 25! 5 more
Alright.
to actually
We
get
should
there.
actually talk about this.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about DC Rebirth. I know we usually talk about Marvel a lot, and any people who love Marvel, sorry. You should go out and read DC. DC Rebirth is taking all the good stuff from the old timeline and trying to fix the new 52.
And making a good stuffed sandwich.
So you know the new 52, right?
Yeah.
It was, I think, 7 years, maybe 7. No, I think it was 6 years of shit writing. Some of the comics were good. I love the Batman one.
Yeah, but like overall.
Endgame was my favorite.
Yeah, but overall it was just a bit. Shit. Nah.
It was like someone who shat all over it. Oh, new 52.
You just see that when you look at the comic book. You're just like, oh god, no.
So some of them were good.
Yeah.
I like the ending towards Superman. Like,
I hope I don't have to animate that like I did with the other.
So yes, we're going to talk about DC Rebirth. The new 52 was just... So they came out with 52 new comic titles, I think. I think Batman had 3 titles, Superman had 3 titles, Wonder Woman had 3 titles. Like, so some of them had like double. Flash, I think, only had 2. He was in Justice League and...
Really? Well, Flash is like the biggest thing. Like one of the...
Now he is, but like in the TV show, like if it wasn't for the TV show, I think Flash would have gone a really dumbass path. Anyway,
okay.
I didn't I read the first volume of the new 52 Flash.
That's
I
weird.
liked it like the first time I read it, but when I went to read it a second time, I was like, yeah, this is not good whatsoever. I probably read like, I don't know, Groot. Yeah, Groot's my second favorite comic right now. So it's like a mini series before I Am Groot.
All his talking is just I am Groot, I'm Groot, I'm Groot.
I know, but it's like the best series ever. The art is amazing.
Right.
Yeah, like I've read it like 17 times or something. The Justice League stories were good. I think up until Volume 4 that they started sucking. Volume 1, amazing. I think that was actually the first comic that came out. Like they launched it with Justice League to like introduce you to all these characters. They've been around for about 10 years. 5-ish to 10-ish years. So DC Rebirth is about correcting all of the mistakes that they made in New 52. They're not trying to like erase all of that. Like it's too easy. You can literally hit redo, start all over, but they know they can't do that now. I mean,
yeah. If
they did that, they'd be starting from square one, and it could be New 52 all over again. But so what they did was they took all the good stuff from, the previous timeline before Flashpoint, and brought that good stuff in, like the stories, well, not exact stories, but like the characters, the stories. What else did they have? They had... What are you doing?
I'm trying to sit in a comfortable position. Like this. Oh, yeah, that's better.
Okay, so
more
yeah.
Comfortable now.
So it's about trying to fix their mistakes, but they're not redoing it. So, the comics I really like, I'm just going to list off my top favorite. I really like Red Hood and the Outlaws. The story's good. I just wish the art was a bit more cartoony-ish. Supergirl, I love the art style. It's kind of like the TV show, though. I love Batman Detective Comics, Green Arrow, and there was one more. Titans, that's it. Titans. I haven't really read all the others. Like, I've read, like, the first issue, but that's it. those are my favourites so far. Because I don't really read anything I don't want to read unless I'm forcing. Unless I'm like, Pat, you read this or I'll hold a gun to your head. That's my subconscious.
Yeah.
So yeah, Isaac, what are your favourite titles so far?
My favorite is like Teen Titans. Like Teen Titans Rebirth. I got into that kind of because of
a few months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Champions.
Yeah, that's why I like it, because I really like Champions, and yeah.
Champions Volume 2's out. Ah man, I've just got it. Champions Volume 2. I haven't read it, but the first volume of Champions, amazing. Except it's a bit all over the place.
Yeah, it was like crazy. They did all this good stuff, and then they're like in the ocean, and there's like Atlanteans or whatever they're called.
They're not I think they called themselves Atlanteans, but
they can't really do that. Cause...
No, Namor's an Atlantean.
Yeah.
So they can do that. They might be with a tumor. A tumor. Hakuna Matata.
You're ruining it. You always ruin it. This is why I have to listen to this and I edit it, and it's a nightmare.
I know. Anyway,
you're gonna make it worse when I.
So how about we just like read some descriptions about the comics? I'll go first. You have to read all the ones I don't want to read.
Alright.
Because I don't like them.
Fair enough.
Like Superman. I hate Superman. Sorry if anyone likes Superman, but the guy's a douchebag. I don't mind his comics. He's a dumb poo.
Alright, why not?
Anyway, so I'm gonna read Detective Comics first, because this was the first comic that kind of got me hooked on Rebirth. So Batman assembles a team of extra characters in Gotham. So they're like, you got Red Robin, Tim Drake. You got Spoiler, who's in love with him, so you kind of have to put her on. You got Kate Bishop, which is Batwoman. Orphan, who was a new character from Batman and Robin Eternal, which that storyline was awful. They only got one Eternal right, so they got The Future's End, which is supposed to be Batman Beyond's
I don't know, sorry,
Eternal.
why did I say that?
I don't know. And they got Batman and Robin Eternal, like, stuff. Like, it was a good story, I just don't think they executed it well enough. Batman Eternal's the only good one. Okay. Now, back to, so, it's extra characters such as, like, Clayface, Orphan, Spoiler, Red Robin, Kate Bishop.
Sorry.
That's fine. What else is there? Batman's on the team, obviously, because it's his comic. There's also, I think Batwing's on it, I think in the second volume. Yeah, so it's about, like, threats that Batman can't handle alone. But it's a much more, like, noir setting. Like, Batman does his detective stuff, but, like, this is more, like, noir investigations with a team. And that's why I really like it. Cause,
you really like noir stuff, don't you?
Like, I don't really like Spider-Man noir, but I don't mind Batman either. Cause,
no, but you like noir stuff. You have, like, detective noir.
Yeah, that's based off you, because you're so depressing.
Is that why?
No.
I swear, if that was.
But that is
you would
a factor.
not be. If that was, you would not be here today.
But that is a factor. Anyway, so the team's assembled for this new threat coming, such as like the League of Assassins, the Crime Syndicate, I think. Yeah, so those guys are just the guys left behind from Batman's destruction on his path. So Batman, when he tries to save people, not all of them get saved, and they end up mutated or something. Mutants in DC. And it's like for new threats, like Kate Bishop's dad assembles his Bat Army.
Kate Bishop, who's that?
Batwoman.
Oh.
The lesbian redhead.
I was thinking of someone else.
Also, I think the very first comic that came out was Justice League from Rebirth. Like, Justice League started out good, so what it was is that it goes back to their roots where they fought alien threats, and the first volume's about fighting the, the Cluster. I don't think it's called the Cluster.
Yeah, it's not called the Cluster, that's in, like, Steven Universe.
Yeah, something like that. It's, like, the volume's called Extinction Machine, where, like, they assemble these 4 elements, and they tell Wonder Woman that in the future she'll destroy everything and stuff. And yeah, so it goes on. It's really good. I think they're up to volume 4 now. It's called Endless, where Flash gets stuck in a time loop. It's actually really good. But I won't pick it up because it's like $32 where I am. And I'm like, nah, screw that. Whee! I just bought Red Hood and the Outlaws. Best decision I ever made.
Also, apologize if he keeps on sniffing. He has a cold.
Yes.
He's getting over a cold.
I'm bringing this to you while I'm dying of a cold.
That's how devoted we are.
No. Yeah, kinda. But we kind of have to do this because after this I'm not going to be here for a while.
Did you think of a funny story to tell?
Yes, I've got a few.
Alright, you can tell one then.
Well, we're still going.
No, I mean, like, at the end.
At the end, yeah, okay. So do you want to talk about Batman, the comic?
Yes, alright. So,
He's reading off my notes. I told him to get your notes prepared, because I know you won't remember them. He didn't listen to me whatsoever, so I'm gonna kill you. I mean, get on with it, Rusty.
Alright. So, it's, a new age of...
A new age of heroes.
You tapped the screen. I thought you, like, stopped it.
Let's pause this for a second. And 3, 2, 1, and resuming.
Alright. So, it's about a new age of heroes with Batman trying to shield them from... You have bad handwriting.
No.
The dark reality of Gotham. There we go.
Okay, so, yeah, that makes no sense. This is in Pat Notes, so you're probably not going to get this whatsoever. So yeah, that's just Pat Notes. So what it is really
Pat Notes.
So
that you should like create like a brand of like notebooks called Pat Notes. That sounds really good. We need to get on that. Or you need to get on.
We got Pat jokes. We got.
No, you
Pat
need
notes.
to like make notebooks and call it Pat Notes.
So it's just
because that sounds really good.
It's a Walkman notepad.
Yeah.
Cool that. Nah, that's my merchandising.
I remember. I'm just thinking of like this big shop of like Pat Notes and has all these notebooks and like
I don't know
pages.
The
and
Pat
stuff.
store. It's just gonna have me as an action figure and then me throwing up as an action figure.
Who would buy that?
I don't know. Just put vomit in mum. I don't feel so blah.
No, Pat Notes does actually sound like a good name, doesn't it?
Pat Notes.
It sounds like it could actually work.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're getting way off topic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this is what Isaac was meant to say. So it's about these.
Sorry.
There's a bunch of new heroes showing up all over the place. Like for the first 3 volumes, it's these 2 new heroes called Gotham Boy and Gotham Girl. So Gotham Boy gets he just wants to be a hero and all that, and Gotham Girl is with his brother to the end. Because their family was saved.
You just said Gotham Girl is with his brother. That sigh, you're just like...
Shank.
Stop, please. He's like pretending to stab me with a pen, and it's really weird. But
yes,
first...
well, I'm gonna kill you anyway. I mean, yes, back to the book. It's about... Yes, it's about these 2 new heroes, they're brother and sister, but Batman's trying to tell them, Gotham, I know it's your home and all that, but this city can get dark, and they've only really seen the better side. Like they fight Solomon Grundy. They've kind of got like Superman's powers. They don't have laser vision and all that, but they've got they got super strength. They've got flight. They got apparently killer quads. That's what Tim Drake said.
Yeah.
Those guys have killer quads. Just like flex their quads. I don't know. So yes, I think they're bulletproof, but they're not as immune to like fear toxin and all that.
Yeah.
As it would be for Superman. Yeah. So Gotham Boy kind of inhales this gas, messes up his emotions. He dies. Gotham Girl goes into this like coma-ish thing for another 2 or 3 volumes. And yeah, Batman has to fix all this. So Gotham got really dark for these 2 people, and Batman was trying to help them. They obviously didn't listen. Gotham Boy's dead. Gotham Girl is traumatized. What's next for Batman? He marries Catwoman.
His life is already messed up enough. He's like messed up in the head, and yeah.
Yeah, then he marries Catwoman.
Yeah. So yeah,
totally worth
that
it.
shows that he's messed up in the head actually.
No,
If he's
Catwoman's
gonna do
trying to
that.
be a good guy. Or good girl-ish. I don't know. On
Yeah.
the hero side. Anyway, Flash. You've seen the TV show, right?
I've seen like a little part of it.
The Flash TV show is pretty good. Practically, it's just... It's like the comics, but they take instead of Arrow, they actually take risks.
I mean, like, they're struggling to explain the Speed Force.
No, they did it pretty well in season 2.
But, like, it takes a long time. And then,
yeah, that's because it took
and then,
long.
like, there's just, Justice League where, in the movie, he's just like, and then there's this, like, the Speed Force, boom, done. Like,
yeah, that was smart. That was actually quite smart. Because, like, they just want to know, hey, where does Flash get his powers? Oh, the Speed Force. That's it.
Yeah.
But, like, in the TV show, they kind of, like, pan it out like he's learning along the way, picking up experiences. That's kind of like the comic. It's trying to be its own thing, but taking the good things from the TV show and the good things, what were the only things that were good about the New 52.
Yeah.
So he's practically back in the crime lab. He's going after this organization called the Black Order. I think that's their name. I don't know. I haven't read Flash in like months. The first volume is about new speedsters getting powers from the Speed Force storm. Like, and his powers are like going a lot.
Sorry.
That's fine. His powers are like shortening out, or like they're not. He wasn't as fast as he used to be. Like, and it's a really good story. I'd have to say. Yeah, I'd probably read it again, but like Flash got a bit messed up. He's now using dark energy to run like the Dark Speed Force, which is killing people as he runs. So he's not allowed to use it.
That's dark.
Yeah, so...
Like, I mean, not as a pun, but like...
Yeah, I know, but like, that is kind of messed up. Like, there are good classic stories, like, you'll see him fighting the Rogues, which I kind of want to read that one. He fights, Shadow, or Shade, or whatever his name is. I don't know. He fights him, which is a French-Italian guy who can manipulate shadows. He's retarded-ish. What else? Yeah, so that's practically it. Oh, yeah, Iris hates him. She found out he's the Flash. What?
I was doing this weird smile at you and you were trying to ignore it.
Yes, because, Isaac's not doing anything in this podcast.
I'm listening to you. It's interesting just to hear it all.
Just to listen, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you're the Marvel expert. I'm both expert-ish. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've literally just... I went and read Red Hood and the Outlaws. I'm just like, if DC Rebirth can be this good, I'm gonna read the rest of it. Stop pulling on my shirt.
Sorry.
I'm like wearing my dad's old exercising shirt. Like he doesn't fit. He bought it and he never fit in it. It's a size too small or something. So it's like gigantic on me and it's just falling off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. The next one I really want to talk about is Green Arrow. So it's like
you really like Green Arrow, don't you?
Yeah, so the art style is actually really good. I love the art style. It's like the TV show, like it's taking all the good parts, like the team with Green Arrow and the characters, but it's its own thing.
Is it the art style, like I've seen a lot of DC comics, it looks really colourful and like a bit sort of...
Yeah, so like... It's
not trying to look realistic, trying to be like...
No. So what it is, it's like... So like... So some areas, it's really dark, like Starling City at night, and Gotham City at night, obviously, but like in Metropolis, it's always sunny, and National City, where Supergirl's from.
Yeah, I thought it was that kind of art style that they use in Teen Titans Rebirth, because I really like that art style, and like a bit of the Flash sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, didn't Kid Flash get kicked off the Teen Titans, though? I can't remember. Anyway...
I know.
Let's get back to Green Arrow. So it's like the TV show, it takes the good parts from that, but also taking the good parts from the original comics. Like, he's back with Black Canary. They're a duo again. He's lost all his money, which that's a new twist. I think that's already happened, but he got it back in that volume. He's lost it. Oliver Queen is dead, apparently, but obviously not, because he's the Green Arrow.
Everyone thought he was dead once, and he wasn't dead, so yeah.
Obviously, he's a survivor.
Yeah.
He's got no money to his name. He goes back to Lianu for a short period. He stops doomsday trains, underground slave selling, and what else is there? What else does he do? Stop looking at my posters. What else?
Your posters are really cool though.
Thank you. What else does he do?
I can't stop looking at them.
What else does he do?
I don't know.
Wow, such a helpful person.
Thank you.
Perspin. Perspin.
I'm using that as a character. Perspin.
He's a person, but it's Percy at the same time. Percy person. Perspin.
How much more of this do we have to go?
I don't know.
That sounded really rude. Sorry.
That's fine. Quite a lot, because you don't know anything.
I'm gonna call a character Perspin.
Perspin. He's a Percy bin.
In a comic.
I don't know.
Because that's gonna be awesome. Anyway, what were you saying about Green Arrow?
I finished.
GA.
I kind of finished Green Arrow. This is the comic I hate so much. I read the first issue. I know it's probably fixed it by now, but so what happened in New 52? They tried changing everything, and Isaac's dancing for some apparent reason.
Sorry.
I just play music. Do 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 do.
Oh, you better not. I'll be dancing way too much.
Let's do it then. I'm gonna film
No,
you.
don't,
Okay.
don't do it.
Calm down.
No.
Okay, so this is the comic I hate the most. It's Wonder Woman. Like the movie was amazing. They got a great actor for it. Her. What's her name?
A great actor for it. Her. Gal Gadot, I think.
Gal
Gadot.
I don't know her name. Anyone who spams in the comments like, it's this person and you pronounce it this way, I will track you and shoot you.
The exact phonetic spelling in the comment. Just shut up, alright? I don't care.
You don't care. So yeah, Wonder Woman's kind of a mess. In the New 52, they tried like changing too much about her origin. Instead of clay, she was born from her mum. I don't know.
Well, everyone's born from their mum.
I know, but like Wonder Woman was shaped from clay.
Yeah.
But like apparently they changed it that her mum had sex with a god, so that's why she's half god.
Oh,
Percy Jackson. I don't know. So yeah, you have all those people. What else happens? Sorry, bit tired. Yeah, so they're trying to fix all that, like get back to the original stuff, but it's like too badly damaged. If you know what I mean, like it's like really badly damaged, so you can't fix something that's already broken. You could try, but you'll have half of a product, won't you? Let's say you...
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Let's say you rip up a newspaper. It blows away. You collect the pieces, but you don't have all of them. That's the thing. With Wonder Woman, you don't have the whole story.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, they got a new writer. I think she or he is a good writer. It's just that trying to fix something that was kind of destroyed is a bit hard. Okay, now let's go on to Green Lantern, since I don't want to be depressing. This comic's really good, actually.
Yeah.
From the stuff I've read, which I think is the first volume, it's about them, like, finding new threats on Earth. They don't go into space. They have recently to get proper training, but... Sorry, my nose. But, yeah.
No, that's okay. You can have a nose if you want.
Okay, here you go.
No, I mean...
my nose. Here you go, it's all snotty, and you just squeeze it out.
Stop being gross.
Squeeze!
Stop being gross. I'm gonna cut this out of the podcast, actually.
You do? I stab your leg. I mean, let's get back to this.
You go to prison for how many years?
2 seconds. You're in prison. Naughty corner. Okay, your time's up. Wait, what? Why did I drive all the way here then? Just to scare the crap out of me.
Well, if prison was like that, then everyone do loads of crimes and stuff, because they're not gonna be scared of prison.
Well, then they murder someone. You're in here for 2 days. No, that's a lifetime. Why?
Actually, yeah, yeah.
Like, if you make it shorter, like, and then they're like, you'll be in here for 2 days. Naughty boy. No, I'm gonna try and escape. And, like, they take 2 days to, like, try and skip the way. Okay, you're released. Finally. I don't know how long I was in there for. Dude, you haven't even grown a beard. It's been that short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so these two are, like, new Green Lanterns. So Simon Bass, I know he's not new, but, like, he was in the New 2052, he was a good character, but he got sidestepped. Just did nothing. And then you got Jessica
Jones.
No, I wish. Imagine Jessica Jones as a Green Lantern.
What?
Imagine Jessica Jones as a Green Lantern.
That'd
actually be a really good story. No, you know it'd be a good story?
Yeah, actually.
Green Arrow teams up with Hawkeye. Green Eye. No, they combined each other's names. Green Eye.
Instead of Pink Eye, it's Green Eye.
Ah, we're all gonna die. That's Pink Eye.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah,
like,
same.
so hungry.
We have chocolate. Let's try and find it.
No, I'm not really hungry for chocolate. I'm hungry for like
Food. Have food.
a sandwich. I don't know.
Have some chocolate.
Alright, thanks.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Sorry for that short break.
Sorry.
We took a short break to eat chocolate because we were hungry.
Anyway, so what were you talking about?
Green
Took a
Lantern.
short break. Yeah.
So they're not like house replacement, you know, like Hal Jordan,
Yeah.
Jon Stewart, Guy Gardner. Actually, they're so much better than Guy Gardner. I hate Guy Gardner. Anyone who likes him, boo you. Boo. Yeah, it's a really boo. It's a really good little. Dude, can you just stop pulling at my bed? He's like pulling like all the strings out of my
No, it's
bed.
because they're already out. I'm not pulling them out anymore. I'm just like.
You could, you don't know.
Alright.
Poke. I poked him.
No, you didn't. I dodged it.
Poked.
Alright, fine.
You. Poking again. Yeah.
Stop being a nightmare.
Hey, do you know why your head's called a forehead? Because you hold 4 fingers up at your forehead.
Hold on. Oh yeah, that works.
That's someone's probably already discovered that. They're like, these two idiots. I'm so sophisticated. I'm gonna go watch My Little Pony.
It's just like I'm really smart because I watch Rick and Morty.
Really smart.
Alright,
Actually,
anyway.
I gotta watch that. I've never seen it. Never.
It's really good, and then it gets a bit dark, and then
It gets retarded. Apparently, there's a guy called Pickle Rick.
yeah, there is actually.
Is
No,
there?
he turns himself into a pickle to avoid family counseling, like or family therapy. I don't know.
Why?
Because like
Wouldn't someone eat the
he's
pickle?
like the smartest guy in the universe, and then
He's a drinking booze.
Yeah.
I don't want
yeah,
to.
and he like
no.
burps in the middle of his sentence all the time. It's really weird.
I know.
And everyone is voiced by Justin Roiland, like every single person. Like there's an episode, you know the episode with all the Meeseeks?
No, I've
The
never
blue guys.
I told you, I've never seen this before.
Well, there's an episode with all the blue guys, and
Dude,
then
you're spoiling it. And we're
Alright.
like getting way off topic.
and Justin Roiland voices all of them, and yeah. Anyway,
Don't you think it would be cool if they had like Lego Green Lanterns, like the comic? Like Simon Baz and
They do have
Jessica
a
Cruz.
Lego Green
That's it. Jessica Cruz, that's her name. Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz, that's her name.
yeah.
And his name. Yeah,
Told
so
you,
imagine
told
those-
you you'd remember it.
I wish they had like 2 Lego versions of those 2 characters, because
That would
Jessica
be cool, yeah.
Cruz is a really good character because she's afraid of going outside.
It's always really awesome when you get like a version of a character
like
based on like a comic or something. You're just like,
homophobic.
oh my gosh, that looks like it.
Dude,
Yeah.
did you hear me?
What?
You know what Jessica Cruz's biggest weakness is?
What?
Herself.
Why?
Okay, so this is why I like this character
If
so
my biggest
much.
weakness is myself, and you're punching yourself. No, stop.
She, like, you know that...
That's not
like,
funny.
It's
It's
not
a kind of
mental-
joke that you would tell, but it's
True. You know, it's not a mental disease, but it's like a mental no, it's not a mental disorder. I don't know how to describe it, because, like, it's not...
a way of thinking.
Yeah, it's like this really bad way of thinking that you always are going to stuff up.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's like not just self-doubt, like this is really bad, and she's like fighting to get outside her will's like she can barely contain her will. Like she's got a lot of will just to go outside and have pancakes with Simon. I mean, like
What?
she hates going outside because she knows she's gonna fail at everything. She's literally sleeping with her sister.
Whoa.
Not
Okay.
like that.
Whoa,
Not like that. No, I mean, like,
okay. Well
she's in
then.
the attic. She's in the attic. She got kicked out of her apartment
Why?
because she never went outside to get a job. She was so afraid. Like, I really like this character. Like,
That must be awful. You're scared to do anything.
I know, but like, she's got such willpower to even go outside. She left Earth for crying out loud. She left Earth to go to space. Do you think that would take a lot of will, don't you think?
Yeah.
No wonder she's a Green Lantern. And Simon Baz is just looking after... Well, he used to look after his own skin, but then, like, he's now looking after his neighborhood. It's, like, really good.
Yeah, that was an awful voice crack.
Yoda.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Yoda.
He's like...
Imagine Yoda voice cracking.
That would be so funny.
That should be in a movie. Yoda's spirit.
Voda.
Voda. Vodafone. We're not sponsored either.
Yoda uses Vodafone. Actually, there's no point in him using Vodafone because he
just
uses
have,
that
like, this
hologram thing.
And he's got that walkie-talkie thingy.
It's
Plus, he's a ghost.
It's like
he's a ghost. He doesn't even need a phone.
It's the thing that you hold up and you can talk to people and they appear in a hologram. You know that thing?
He doesn't even need it. He's a ghost. He could teleport from one side of the galaxy to the
I
other.
know.
What's the freaking point? He could be like, "Hello, Kylo." Oh shit! There's a little man in my head.
A little green man. Go
away.
What's Yoda's race? Like what's it? He's like a weird green.
Should we have talked about this in Star Wars?
Yeah, we should have. But that was way too long. We had no time.
That was like an hour almost.
Yeah, it was an hour.
We're not even like
it was an hour.
The second page.
Pat, it was an hour.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like when I put in all the music and everything, it was like an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so let's go talk about Cyborg. I hate this story. I'm sorry. I hate Superman just because of his character, because he's like got no weakness except a rock that's at literally every single boss battle. He's just like, kryptonite! But Cyborg's just like the tech guy. I don't think he needs a solo series. He's like pretty involved with the Justice League, and Isaac's giving me a death stare because I think he likes Cyborg.
Yeah, I do. Stop doing that, alright? Also,
I
I like dark stuff, so yeah.
Cyborg's it's literally it's a tech-based series where he, like, protects tech at Star Labs and, like, goes on missions. Like, I like the Cyborg in New 52. Stop picking at my blankets, please.
Sorry.
I like it because, like, he went on actual missions, either to go find something or, like, protect this. It's kind of like Overwatch, but, like, the car was actually moving. It wasn't staying in the same spot. Like, so he had to, like, protect these people or something like that, and he could never go outside or because people were afraid of him. He was afraid that people were afraid of him because he looked like a monster.
Or just wear a mask then.
He can't. Half of his face looks like he's been burnt. Half of his face, he looks like Two-Face, except one side's metal. He's a cyborg. So, dude, that's why he can't really ever go outside. Which is kind of sad, but, you know. Okay, let's move on to Superman, the man I hate. Actually, the story, like, I don't...
The man of hate, or whatever.
The man of steel. The guy you could probably punch him in the abs and you'll snap your whole arm. You just like...
Your whole arm will just come off.
No, your whole arm just, like, you should keep going and just keep crunching and crunching and crunching. Like, your arm's just, like, all crunched up. The bone.
No, your arm would just break off, I think.
No, I don't think. Is that even? No, you just like shatter every single bone in your arm.
Yeah, probably.
And like you shatter your collarbone. That's how hard you try and punch. I will destroy you. Crunch, 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 crunch. I told you not to punch me. What do you think would happen? Bullets don't affect me. Why would you think punching would? Yes.
Maybe if you're like Darkseid.
No, Darkseid. Darkseid, thank you.
Sorry, Darkseid.
Darkseid. Darkseid should be his like little baby. You shall be called Darkseid.
That would be cool.
Darkseid.
And then he can fight Thane.
Who's Thane?
Thanos' son.
Alright, I don't really like Thane. He's a bit of a spoiled brat. I get everything I want.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway. What's that noise? You sound like a fax machine.
Fax machine printing.
Anyway, let's
You can't have part of me.
Let's keep on going.
Okay, so Superman.
I said let's too many times.
Yeah. This is the alternate version of Superman from the previous timeline before Flashpoint. Him and his family survive, so John's been growing up for about 6 years. Lois and Clark have been all alive, but they go by Clark White now, not Clark Kent, obviously. So Superman's he's trying to fit into this world. Then the previous Superman died, protecting the world. He had no powers. He injected himself with kryptonite just to get powers. He injected himself with kryptonite. He died. This Superman is not replacing him, but it's like trying to uphold the mantle, even though it's him. It's technically him, but the world just does not accept him at all. So, don't you think that's like kind of sad?
Do you hear that outside?
It's a plane.
I thought it was just like someone firing a shotgun.
We're not allowed shotguns in Australia unless you have a license or.
Yeah, someone might have a license.
You have to go to a gun range or something. You can't just fire it in your backyard and
fire it up in the air.
The bullets will come down. What goes up must come down, unless it's a rocket ship.
No,
it just goes up and just goes into space somewhere.
No, it goes up and then
eventually
it sort of slows down and then falls down.
Yeah, whatever goes up must come down. Physics.
Yeah, yes.
On a comic podcast, totally worth listening to. So yeah.
We need Peter for this.
Yes. Yeah, he might return on another podcast.
I hope so, yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopes.
I was actually going to get my uncle to join us on this one. He just mumbles a lot. He goes, I call him Redbeard.
Oh, yeah.
Because he kind of sounds
like a pirate.
Do you want
to cut this out?
Nah, I'm going to...
Alright.
Maybe next time. I don't know. Hopefully. It'll be so funny if my uncle just joins. He's just like, Hey, Cam, what do you think about Superman? He's useless. What do you think about Batman? He's useless. What about think about the Phantom?
Batman's not useless.
I know, but
Gotham would not survive without him.
Actually, Gotham would probably be a wasteland by now.
Without Batman.
No. If Batman didn't...
What if there was Gotham, but with a purge? Wouldn't that be awesome?
A purge?
No, it's basically 24 hours of each year where, everything is legal, and, all the bad guys just kill each other or something.
Yeah, Gotham was going into a dark place, but I think Batman kind of created half his villains, and the villains...
That would actually be a cool comic, though.
It's a
just
circle.
A purge.
It's Savitar in the Flash TV series?
Yeah.
He created himself by going into the future, killing the Flash, then going back in time, creating himself. It's like an infinite loop. That's kind of what the Batman cycle is. Batman couldn't exist without the villains killing his parents and all that, but the villains couldn't exist without Batman. Infinite loop! Woo!
That actually works really well. I like it when there's a loop. Because you don't really have to answer anything.
Yeah, true.
And
we really need to get a move.
Time loops actually disprove the time paradox. So, yeah.
Paradoxes.
So, if time travel, exists, then there can either be, the time paradox or the time loop. Either one. Anyway.
Let's go on with Superman, because we're, running out of time. So Superman, yes.
Do you want to just do this one and then end it? Or?
Nah, there's a lot to go. I'll do them quicker, though. Right?
We can do part 2.
Nah. Do you really want to do that? Make the viewers listen to 2 just to get 1.
Yeah, but then they're going to want to see the next one.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we're ending it.
After
this.
After Superman.
So yes, John has grown up. He's about 12, 13 now. His powers are starting to develop.
John 117.
John and Damian Wayne actually come together in their own comic called Super Sons.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like the name. I don't know why. What are you singing? I thought you were singing Take On Me for a second, and then you just started messing it up, and I'm just
That should be our theme song.
That should be our theme song. Finally calling you out for it.
Fine. That's going to be our theme song from now on.
Wait, so at the start of the podcast, instead of din 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 din, it's just going to be whatever you say. I don't want to hear din 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 din. Well, however it goes.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, it's practically him just trying to fit in with the new world, the new league. The league just does not trust him whatsoever.
Yeah. In
the previous world, before he married Lois and had a baby, obviously, he was in love with Wonder Woman. and Wonder Woman from this Earth fell in love with Superman. They both actually, Lois Lane was kind of killed-ish. So yeah. So like Superman's just trying to fit in with everyone. Batman does not trust him because Superman from
Batman doesn't trust him because he's Superman.
Obviously. Yes. So yeah. And then Action Comics. It's practically just Superman.
I like how they're using the old titles like there's Action Comics and like Batman Detective Comics.
I know that's actually good. They're using old titles like Marvel should like Amazing Fantasy, yeah, or Tales of Astonishment, or Tales of I don't know, whatever.
Whatever it is.
So yeah, Marvel should do that. If Marvel is listening, do it, Broccoli.
But they'll be copying DC though.
They're not copying because they already have their own. So technically, they're not copying. I mean, plus that means they could introduce new characters or old characters such as Gravity. I actually want to go read that miniseries.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's really good. So yes, Action Comics is literally the same as Superman, just a bit more action, obviously. And it's kind of tying over, like, Detective Comics, tying the whole DC plot together, like, with the Watchmen and all that, with the Doomsday Clock and the Button and something else, I don't know.
Yeah, when you see the Button Rebirth, you're just like, whoa, what the heck?
Yes,
that's
awesome. Practically what it is.
It's one of those moments where I'm just like, whoa, that's awesome.
I really want to get the storyline, but you can only get it in hardcover, and that's like an extra $10. It's already $30, $40, but then the only ones I can find have those, like, you know, those changing covers, and it feels really weird on the top. Yeah. Those are $40. You could get it for $22. Those all sold out the first week it came out, the big volumes. Then they got the hardcovers, $34. Then the next one came out, it was $44. Who would buy that?
Yeah.
No one, obviously. It's just, plus the cover feels weird. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Giving me goosebumps right now. Ugh.
Yeah, also, like, rough surfaces give me goosebumps. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
It's like...
Okay, we're going to finish up the story.
So, yeah, do you want to...
I'll tell this funny DC story.
We've been recording for 45 minutes.
Yes.
What the heck?
Okay, this is part 1.
What the heck?
Part 1 of DC Rebirth. There's a lot, and we're still not going to cover all of them, but...
Do we have time for a funny story?
Yes, I'm going to tell a funny story.
Go.
Okay, so this is probably the first time I went in to get DC Rebirth. I'm just like, DC Rebirth. Okay, so yeah, I went into the...
I meant to do that, shut up.
I went into the comic book store. There was like this big line out the front for DC Rebirth. Because like you could get the hardcover straight away. I'm like, why would you do that? It's like a 30-page issue. Just get the soft cover or normal cover. So I went in. The line was there, and there was like a starting line and a finish line, which was the counter. So the first ones to get the comic, get there, pay full price. Like if you didn't have the right amount of money, like usually sometimes they're like, oh, $2 short, yeah, sure, just pay me back next time. You'll pay them back next time. But like if you didn't have the money for this, they're like, nah, get out.
Alright.
So like it was a rush to get in there. So I was just like, hey, look over there! It's your dignity! Most of them looked over there, and I just bolted to grab it. And then I got to the counter, and my pop's like, oh, you want that? Sure. And that's how I got DC Rebirth.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, look over there, it's your dignity! Okay, so this is where we're going to finish off the podcast. Thanks for watching part 1 of DC Rebirth.
So yeah, next time we're going to be... What's the next one? Part 2?
DC Rebirth Part 2. Then after that...
I want to do the Christmas one and then Part 2.
Nah, Part 2.
Come on.
Fine. Next one's Christmas.
Come on.
Then
Yeah,
we'll have to wait
Christmas.
a little while to get Part 2. Anyway.
But it's worth it because we're awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.